Hello dolls and welcome to this vlog. We're all packed. This is the car that we're gonna take. We're heading out for a festival. This is the look. It's supposed to rain and be cold, so I'm wearing this. It's not the most festival style, but I adore this shirt. It's very Sharon Tate. It's like a vintage maternity shirt. Hold up, maybe I can put you somewhere in the car. It's not perfect, but it works. Anyway, we're all packed, all ready to go. I said the weather isn't supposed to be the greatest, but it's supposed to get better throughout the week, so that sounds pretty exciting if you ask me. We are stuck in traffic. It's the first weekend of summer holidays here, and it's just very busy on the streets. And so we're going slow, but we don't have it that far. And it's not too bad if we don't make it that early, because it's been raining the entire weekend and it's supposed to get better today. So I hope we'll get there and it'll be a little nicer. Because they already said that if you don't have a camper, but just like a regular car, that you shouldn't park inside of the campground because you're most likely not gonna get out again. So I just hope for the best here. Also, my husband's here. Baby's asleep in the bag.
As long as you would like, I'll stay with you all through the night. You show me wrong and show me right as rain.
We've made it and it isn't raining, which is absolutely amazing. We found a little spot and now we're starting to set up. So we have the car and then 2 tents and then a pavilion. So we're gonna see.
Through the winter.
We have built practically everything, and now it's time to get all of our stuff up here. Everyone else is sleeping in tents, but we got the bus, which is very lovely, very kind. We haven't slept up here yet because my in-laws rather recently got this bus. Isn't it cool? So let me get all of our stuff up here. Maybe I can prop you up somewhere. It's about 8 a.m. We've been up since 6 and I've been out once before and met no one. Now a couple of people are around, but I'm so glad I brought this. If you've been here for a while, you know this jacket. It's so warm. It's sheep's wool. It's so lovely. I picked it up at a thrift store in Berlin years ago. Yeah, it's still cloudy, but it's not raining, so we're hoping for the best. This year they got a new tent. I don't know how much context I've given, but I've basically been here ever since I was born, and the tent used to be red and blue and now it's a new one, but this one is also really beautiful. I really like it. All right, time for a little update. So we already had breakfast and everything, and now I thought I'd just come up here and get like somewhat ready. We slept really fine, actually. It was a good night. I spent most of my night downstairs with Teddy, but that was okay. I felt like he would probably need a little time to adjust to sleeping here, and I don't mind sleeping by his side. But I just wanted to get a little ready. It is still raining and it is still cold, so I'm most likely gonna stick with wearing this jacket. I'm gonna see. I brought so many cool outfits, but and I know that that is on me. I should have brought more like warmer things. But yeah, let me get like a little ready, because my skin is really dry. I feel like that tends to happen when it's like very moist out and the skin just gets dry. This is quite the angle, but I have a window up here, so I figured that would be good for you to see something. You might also be able to hear the rain. It's not a lot of rain, but it is very constant. This morning it didn't rain, and that it looked like it was clearing up, but it hasn't. Also, today is my stepmom's birthday. She's here too, so we're gonna meet up with her later. So that will be great. And yeah, we're just gonna see what else we're gonna do. There isn't really a plan, but I kind of like that. I have a little work to do that I want to get out of the way this morning because I pre-filmed and edited and uploaded all videos, but I still have to work on things like the doll's dispatch and some short content things. I'm thinking about doing like a tiny bit of makeup because I got this new skin tint, because the other one that I got in Austria I really loved, but then I found out that the brand is only available in Austria and I also cannot get it shipped. So I'm just using a little bit of that, I think, because I am looking a little tired. However, I'm so glad that I got my hair cut and everything, because I think that, like, because I'm not planning on really wearing any makeup here, and so just having a haircut that works, such a relief, because it helps me feel like a little put together. Because obviously that's not what it is about, but I still want to feel somewhat like myself. I think I'm also going to put in some contacts. Tell me I'm not the only one who doesn't like to wear her glasses when it's raining. For some reason it really annoys me. I think I'm going to put those first in before I decide whether I want to do more makeup. Feels like the safer way to approach this. Getting the contacts in was a little bit of a struggle, but I managed. And I'm just gonna do like a little bit of blush and then something on my lips because they are so dry. Then maybe I'll walk up to the communal area. It's where my husband and son are currently. Also, this festival offers courses, so you can take like a workshop, a class on whatever you want for the week. My husband's doing Tai Chi, and then my mother-in-law is doing Pilates, and then my sister-in-law is joining a choir. There are a lot of fun things. I just said that I wouldn't do anything so that I can stay back with Teddy, which is what I've done all morning. But my husband's workshop is rather early, so he's already back. They went up there to the communal area. So yeah, I don't think I can show you like a cool outfit today, unfortunately, but I hope I'll be back with a good look tomorrow. However, I love this jacket. This jacket and just like being out here in the rain and in the cold reminds me of Ram. It's kind of like, that's how I'm romanticizing it. I'm like, this is my Paul McCartney Ram fantasy. Oh, I also brought a black beret. This one's super warm. My mom recently gave it to me, and I'm glad that I did, because this is actually really nice. I actually ended up getting changed, so I look somewhat presentable now. And I want to crochet a vest. I'm gonna put up a picture right here. Oh wait, I can show you, because we found the sweetest little yarn shop. I want to make one of these. It's kind of hard to see. And I just asked her how much wool she thinks I'm gonna need, because I love cotton. I usually always use cotton. So now I have to decide on the colors. And that is kind of hard right now. See, I really like those blues, but blue usually isn't my way to go. I could play it safe and just go with like orange, yellow, red. And then I was thinking, because the girl in the picture, she kind of like wore green with a color like this, but is this too Christmassy? I'm so unsure. I'll have to see. Good morning from the campgrounds on a surprisingly sunny day. It is actually quite lovely. I'm wearing something short, a little crochet dress, and then my favorite hippie shake velvet coat, and I'm just making my way over to the toilet. Oh, but it is so nice and lovely this morning, honestly. I could just stand here and soak up the sun for a little while. The lady at that yarn shop yesterday was so wonderful. I just told her what I wanted to make, and she was like, you need that and this and that amount of yarn, and that was so great. And it honestly made me a little sad, because we used to have a yarn store like that, and it went out of business. And it is just so wonderful if you find someone who knows what they're doing and who will help you figure out what you need for your craft project. So that was lovely, and I wish we could come by here more often, but it's just a little far for like a hop over. I know you can't really see them, but I swear nothing compares to a good pair of boots for a festival. And these are so sturdy. I still haven't had wet feet, and honestly, quite lovely. The walk back has a beautiful sun. Oh, what a lovely day. It's like 7:30 right now, so starting the day. Look who comes by. On his way to the toilet. We haven't watched a show yet, which I know might seem odd when you attend a festival and you haven't seen any yet before. But this festival is a little different. So there's only the tent and they only have 1 or 2 shows a night. And it's a lot more centered around like the whole idea of the workshops and just hanging out. I just need to stand here for a second and soak up the sun. I just wanted to quickly show you my outfit. I'm wearing this dress that I love, the cowboy boots still, and then I'm just wearing like a bra with it and some shorts because it's a little see-through obviously. And then I'm debating because I have 2 vest options and like jacket options, but I'm just gonna exchange them depending on the weather, I guess. So I actually really like how it is looking with this one. So I think this is like the look that I will wear later and like basically for the day. And then this morning I was just wearing it with this one, which is really lovely, but it's too warm for that now. So I think I'll just take everything off for now and then kind of decide later on. I was about to pack away all of my work stuff, but I wanted to show you this because I got a new pen. And I love these like ink pens, and I had the same one ever since I was in school. And we went to like this really nice bookshop in town where I live now, and they had this one and I love it. Like the whole way it is made, it's so pretty. Such a pretty pen. And it is by a brand called Kavico. It's made in Germany since 1883, and I got some green ink and I'm currently having some blue ink in here. I also like how this one closes by screwing because the other one that I have just had the lid kind of like stuck on, and the lid falls off a lot and then you have ink everywhere. The weather is so lovely today that we decided to go down to the lake and go in for a dip. And then I'm gonna see what the showers are like, because they have the same setup they've been using for like over 10 years. And usually there's hot water, so pretty excited about that. The water is so clear and lovely. It's wonderful. It is incredibly cold because it's been raining so much. But I've been swimming here ever since I was a child and I adore it. It's so peaceful and beautiful. I love how everything here is a little improvised, but it has been like this for like over 10 years. This is the shower situation. But you can shower and watch the sky, which is actually really lovely. So got my towels, got my stuff. Let's see if there's some warm water. All done, and I'm very happy to report that this was one of the nicest showers I ever had. It was so warm, it was so lovely. I feel like a new person. What a great day. I love this festival. It's so wonderful. And it is pretty much donation based, which is insane. Most people work here for free. And so honestly, what they build every year, I think about joining and like helping out every year. Then I'm always pregnant or with a child or whatever, but I helped a couple of years in like my late teens and it was always great. This is one of the most beautiful sunsets I've seen in a while. Teddy had a hard time falling asleep, so I decided to just get him out and take a walk with him. He's already in his PJs, that's why I decided to put the blanket on top of him, because it's starting to get a little chilly, although it is a lot hotter today than it was yesterday. But honestly, it's so pretty here. This generally is one of the prettiest parts of Germany, I think. It's so stunning. It's so weird because I've been walking out here for so many years now, and I like that I only come here once a year, because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like, what was a year ago today? What did I feel like 5 years ago today when I was here? It's interesting, honestly, it really is. And the view is stunning. But Teddy just fell asleep, and I don't want to wake him again. So I'm gonna stop talking now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. It's another beautiful morning out here. The sun is coming. It's also significantly warmer in general, so that's really nice. So I'm gonna head back, grab some breakfast, and then later today we actually want to visit my aunt who lives not too far from here, so that'll be fun as well. But yeah. Good morning, dolls. It's the next morning, and I decided to get a little ready because my skin's so dry once again, and I want to put in some contacts. I use this claw clip that I love. I got it on vacation 2 years ago or so. I don't know, it doesn't really hold all of my hair back, but it's the feeling that counts. Alright, I finished getting ready, just did the tiniest bit of makeup, contacts in, and that's basically it. And now I'm trying to decide what I want to wear today. So far, this is what I'm wearing, but it is a little warm, I think. So I'm wondering if I should keep one of the pieces or both of them, or exchange both of them. Everything that I'm wearing has this like knitted structure, so I think that's what's making it a little hotter. Let's see what else I packed. I packed all of my stuff into these compartments. So this is mainly like underwear and shirts to wear under something, and like swimwear. And so I have skirts here, tops. I'm unsure. I could just put on a dress. That would be quite lovely if I'm being honest. I'm trying to think about what works for intense heat, because I need to have like very heat safe outfits for Saturday, Friday, and Thursday. So 3 more, and then 1 thing that I want to wear today. That sounds good. I have this one dress that is great for the heat. I have a couple of dresses that are actually probably quite nice to be worn when it is hot. Crochet top. I could do this 70s soul set that I love. I mean, I also brought this skirt. That's for a hotter day as well, maybe. I didn't pack full-on outfits, and I think that's what's making it harder for me this time around. I think I'll just start with a different shirt. Maybe this one. Could wear this. Maybe I'll just stick with the skirt that I have and try adding a belt. If I can find my belt, because it was up here and now it isn't. Let's see. This is what I landed on so far. Time for some jewelry and things. First of all, I have been looking for these glasses for what felt like an eternity. Hold up, I need to. And I finally found them again. My husband took them on our skiing trip and put them somewhere, and I finally found them. And I love them. They're great. Let's see. Some earrings, some rings, something. I also still have the Woodstock pin. That could be fun for today. I don't know. Maybe not with the shirt though. I think I'll go with these earrings for today. Yeah, that's fun. And then maybe a necklace? I can't quite decide. Maybe this wooden one. Or one with like a stone pendant. Let's see. It's so bright out here. When I put on the sunnies, I don't even see the viewfinder anymore. Oh wow. That didn't work too well. They're a little crooked because my husband fell while skiing. He didn't injure himself, but he injured the sunglasses. Let's see. I think I like this necklace with it. Oh yeah, that's sweet. That's a good length. Okay, so I think that is it. It works. Good morning, dolls. I'm still in my PJs. We just had some breakfast. It was quite lovely. And today, tomorrow, and Saturday, our last 3 days, it's supposed to be quite hot. So I need to get ready. I need to find something to wear. We really want to go swimming today and tomorrow. And then also later today, there's like a kids theater going on. So we want to take Teddy there. Just gonna be so exciting. I just kind of wanted to reflect on yesterday for a moment because well, we visited my dad's sister, so my aunt, and she's 11 years older than him, and my dad lost his father when he was 6 and then his mother when he was 16 to cancer. And they kind of like went back and we looked at some pictures and just talked about it. And I don't know, when I was a kid I always thought, okay, that's tragic, but you could manage. And the older I get, and especially now that I have kids, it breaks my heart. I cannot imagine what it must have been like for everyone in that situation. So yeah, that really stuck with me throughout the night. But yeah, last night there was a somewhat popular band playing, because this isn't quite the festival for like the most prominent bands. They were playing. They're kind of like a little more known, quite political. But it was great. I didn't go in, but it was so loud we could hear pretty much every single word. So everyone had a great night. And then afterwards there was like an after show party, which they called like best of 30 years of the festival. And it was really great because the music was fantastic. Because this festival has been around since 1983. So that is honestly absolutely wild. But wonderful. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I need to figure out what to wear and then get going. I landed on wearing my favorite 70s soul set and just need to put on the shirt. Unfortunately, I don't fit my regular vintage bras anymore, and so I'm kind of down to, well, what I have, I guess. This one's fine too. I'm always unsure how I like to tie it because I really like to kind of like tie it a little further up, but it's kind of hard to maneuver. But I like to kind of like loop it through my bra and then just tie it in the front. That works quite well for me. All right. That's a look. I'm on my way down to the lake. My husband and son already went there. Basically, my husband, I don't think I've told you this yet, but he's doing Tai Chi this week. Maybe I have. So they always gather around the lake in the morning. It's more like a pond than an actual lake, and do that. And Teddy and I went out there to pick him up this morning, and Teddy basically undressed himself the minute he saw the water and wanted to hop in. And so I decided to go back, get the sunscreen, all the important things. But they're playing. They actually ran up as well to grab his little excavator and like a couple of toys. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. Because basically I just want to have a really relaxed day. But I brought my knitting stuff because I want to show you what I'm working on. Because as said, I haven't knitted in ages. When I went to school, because I went to an all-girls Catholic school, I had to learn knitting, crocheting, sewing, cross stitch, all of that. And I'm so thankful that I did, because it is so fun. But it's been a while. I think the last thing that I knitted was probably a pullover in 10th grade or something. So I started knitting with this yarn. This is cotton and linen, like a blend. And I like it, but I'm thinking about making the same thing with like a cashmere or something. So I'm working on one of these little like scarves that you then tie, like a little handkerchief scarf. This is what it looks like so far. As said, my knitting isn't the prettiest, but I think I'm getting somewhere. And I really, really like it. It is so calming to knit for some reason. It's been so long since I properly knit like longer pieces, but I really like it. I'm gonna see, I feel like now with birth being so close and then me just like right after giving birth, I'll have a lot of time in my hand to do all the knitting and crocheting that I want to do. So there's lots of fun things to come and I'm very excited. I'm even thinking about going back to the yarn store and picking up a couple more things because there's no good yarn store where I live. So I might as well get all the good yarn now that I'm here. I also got these needles that I think are hard to see, but they're so pretty. They're made of like colored wood. And I like the ones that are on a chain because it's just easier to maneuver. You don't lose what you have on your needles. Hello everybody, it is the last day, like our last full day. Today's Friday and I just made my way into town by foot, which was quite lovely. It is super hot today, but it was still nice because we want to go back to that wool shop. This time my mother, my sister-in-law and me, because they have such good yarn. So let's see if I can find something else there. Other than that, I am wearing, of course, a hat because it is super hot, some sunnies, and then this wonderful maxi dress that I picked up in southern France. I'm having a little drink. It's all good.
Hanging on through the winter that is near, my dear, it's coming through. Love is strong, it will keep us warm throughout the storm that's coming on. I will wait.
Hello and good morning. Yesterday my battery died and there was no power on here, so I didn't have the opportunity to recharge, but it's the final day. We're walking one final time to get our stuff from the bakery because they have a local bakery kind of like cater their stuff here and you can get fresh bread every morning and that is very lovely. And then I want to jump into the water one final time, then continue packing up because we already folded down the roof and everything. We already did some packing. I packed up pretty much all of our stuff yesterday, so that seems like a quick thing. But yeah, I really would love to go in for one more dip because it's really hot right now. And then look who's here as well. Everyone's here. And then we're gonna start making the drive back. It was so lovely, but it went by so fast once again. I honestly cannot believe it. Feels like we just arrived yesterday. Also last night Nick West played and I only got to peek into the tent even though I had a ticket because I put Teddy to bed and I was running too late and then couldn't catch the show anymore. But it sounded just so good. She played a lot of covers, Beatles. She played a lot of covers. She's apparently the favorite bass player of Prince, Lenny Kravitz, a bunch of other musicians, Quincy Jones. She was incredible. It was a really, really good show. We were able to listen to it because everything's in a tent. You can just stay outside and basically grasp what's happening. I don't think I showed you these areas yet, but they have like communal areas. This is where a lot of the kids hung out all throughout the week. This is also the perfect place to spot all the incredible vintage and like old buses. People really camp out in the most amazing cars here. Yeah. He wants to show you how good he is at running now.
All through the night you show me wrong and show me right as rain. I will wait, forever wait with you.
I just realized I fully forgot to ever show you what I got at the yarn store besides that one red yarn. So yesterday when we went back, I got this yarn that is kind of like the same but a different quality because I wanted something that is warmer. So this one's 72% cotton, 17% virgin wool merino, and then 11% alpaca baby wool. So that is lovely. And then I had such a hard time deciding what I wanted to do with that vest, but I loved this color combo that was in the picture, so I decided to go with it. I don't know, I don't really have anything in this color scheme, but I love it, and I really like this yarn to work with, this brand, and so my husband wants a poncho too, and I think I'm just gonna order off of this type and like brand again, but I'm gonna give you an update. Oh, also, I finished a poncho days ago. Let me get that and show you. This is the poncho and it is almost my size. Like it would work over my head and it does work over my shoulders. However, it is way too small, so it's obviously a child size. But looking back, I could have started with less up here. Like I could have made it a little smaller. But he really loves to wear it. He says it reminds him of a fire truck, which is always great. So yeah, this is the thing that I made, and I'm thinking about just going with the same pattern for a poncho for my husband and maybe one for me as well. But I could also do like a granny square thing. I'll see. This is when I say people camp out in the coolest cars here. Look at this van. Look at this one. That's such a cool camp as well. We're back. We just arrived a couple hours ago and are enjoying a little bit of time at my in-laws' house because this is where we started from and we still have like a bunch of our stuff here. Oh, but it was such a lovely time at the festival. I really, really enjoyed it. Next year I want to catch a couple more shows, I think. Because I kind of laid low this year, which was lovely, but like I feel like it would be nice to see some more acts perform next year. But other than that, it was pretty perfect, and I really hope you enjoyed this little video. I feel like it was all over the place, a little random at times, but yeah, I feel like I'm kind of like in a period right now where I'm transitioning in vlogs, because I used to focus like a lot of, I don't want to say the things that I was doing around vlogging, but I would always bring a camera even if it wasn't handy. I feel like I haven't done that much in this video, but I hope you still enjoyed watching, because I really love spending time with you. Also, let me know where you're going this summer. I would love to know how everyone is spending their summer holiday. I feel like this is like, as said, it's a very traditional thing. I have been going there ever since I was born, basically. But I also like that we didn't go that far away this time, because sometimes I feel like when you go that far away, it takes so much planning and you're on the road for so long. So this was lovely, but let me know what you're doing. But yeah, I hope you have a beautiful day. Go out, enjoy the sunshine. It is so lovely. Take yourself some time to focus on you and your mental health today, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, dolls!